This is The Post Up with DJ Trice. I'm running my mouth on everything hot in sports, news, drama, and whatever is blowing up the timeline. Let's get into it. Welcome back to The Post Up. You already know me. I go by the name of DJ Trice, and this is the first episode of the year, y'all. I have such great news. I have leased a creative studio to have multiple sets now for my show. It is about to get lit. So all of y'all that came into The Post Up and locked in with me last year, you are the reason why I have this opportunity. Big shouts out to the Revolt Podcast Network. You already know we are going up. But today's episode, Mondays are about Madness women's basketball. Let's talk about the top teams and some of my predictions. Anyone who is doing women's college hoops updates, you got to start with UConn. I mean, this team is looking unstoppable. They're the team to beat for the national championship. Sarah Strong just got USA's women's basketball 3-on-3 player of the year, playing with AZ Fudd. I mean, Gino, it's pretty much a guaranteed championship unless someone comes to stop them. So it's really UConn versus everybody else for all of NCAA women's basketball. They are still undefeated. They're still doing their thing. They're playing solid basketball. So I don't see UConn falling from that number one spot anytime soon, but you got to honorable mention them. They are AP rated number one right now. They are the team to beat. So UConn coming in at number one, I think they the number one ranked team, of course, unanimously. Now, the number two team is very impressive as well. Still undefeated, 17-0. Texas, okay? Them Texas Longhorns. Madison Booker has been having her way just with everything. Honestly, the defense is looking good. Her teammates are doing what they need to help her score and be in a better scoring position. She's leading that team. Right now, it's looking like Texas UConn. You feel me? March Madness, we only a couple months away from it. I know the season just seemed like it started, but that school year's short, and basketball really don't start right at the beginning. So Texas has been the team to look at right up behind UConn. Madison Booker still leading. Coming in at number 3 is the South Carolina Gamecocks. Now, you never can count out Coach Dawn Staley and those Gamecocks because that is a Dynasty just program over there, product of that program. Asia Wilson, Aaliyah Boston, so many different other players. Honestly, the players that are there right now, Raven Johnson. I mean, you got so many people who are just elite players. Dawn Staley is elite at recruiting great players to the program. So even though they sitting at number 3 and they already took one loss, they sitting at 15-1 right now. They had 21 turnovers versus Florida and still controlled the game. So that's a big thing, too, is like if you can be an elite team and control the flow of the game, even when things aren't going your way, you can play enough good basketball to make things happen. Those are the kinds of things that we know get you farther in the tournament when it's time to do the big dance up in March. Now, Joyce Edwards, man, I mean, just hooping. Even though she only had 11 points in that game against Florida, it all helps. It all contributes, especially since Tanaya Lasson is out and injured. So looking forward to see more from the Gamecocks. You can't count them out. They still can win a national championship from where they sit right now. It really depends on that tournament play, and we know that they are a tried and true team who can take the pressure and who is specifically playing for a national championship. Raven got them rings. Now, the fourth team on the list is the UCLA Bruins, and I'm wearing this hat because they are my favorite to win this year. If it is going to happen for UCLA, it is going to happen this year. If you're new to my channel, that has been my take this whole time. They also have 5 players in double digits more than not. So when you have players like that and you have a player like Lauren Betts who has been playing and who was invited to the USA basketball camp. Elite level basketball. Senior year, she's playing with her sister Sienna. Sienna's off the injured list and now into the rotation. There are so many things that are going right for the Bruins. The coaching is great. If they can play well deep into the tournament, they're good. But next year, USC is going to be a major threat with Jazzy and Juju and all the people. So this is my year for the Bruins. I am not a Bruin. I am a Boilermaker. I went to Purdue. They are nowhere on this list. So again, you just got to pick where you at. And also UCLA is over there. I've been to Poly before. I also go to USC games. So you'll see me swap out the hats. But just know that this year, them UCLA Bruins is my favorite to take everything. Even though they got to get past UConn, they got to get past Texas, and they already took an L to Texas. So we'll see. Number 5 on that list is Oklahoma. They are currently on a program historic run of a 13-game winning streak, and nobody really wants to face that kind of momentum. The only reason I don't think that they're a true threat in breaking that top 4 and going deep is because when you go on an unbelievable run like that, it's really hard to sustain that momentum. So, not saying that Oklahoma won't be a threat in the when it's time to make the brackets, and they might break some brackets and do all of the things, but I just don't think they're going to get to the Final Four this year, especially with them 4 teams that I just told you about and other teams like LSU and all that are ranked lower right now that might make a deeper run in a tournament. So congratulations to Oklahoma for, making the top 5 this week. They are... What's they ranking? They 14-1. So, there are teams that are 17-0 right now. So, again, you haven't had as many games. We don't really know how many games you are back just yet. But they are a team to look out for, especially with that 13-game winning streak. I've got 2 players that I want to spotlight in today's episode that are just doing exceptionally well, and I don't think we're hearing enough about them. First up is Audi Crooks. If you do not know who Audi Crooks is, you need to look her up. She's a junior at Iowa State, and I'm telling you right now, don't nobody care nothing about Iowa State. She is really making all of the focus be on them. Them Iowa State Cyclones could not be doing it without her. She is a center. She's currently averaging 29.1 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and shooting 71% from field goals. She is making history over in Iowa. I really like her style of play. They just recently took their first L. So they were, let me see what her team is real quick. 14-1, took their first L against Baylor, which kind of was an upset, really surprised everybody. But Audi be doing her thing, yo. She reminds me a lot of like Joker style of play because it's not super athletic, but she's making all the right plays. She knows how to move her body and maneuver to get defense off of her. She got to be double teamed every time. If you're not double teaming her, she's scoring. That's just how it goes. So big shouts out to Audi Crooks, who just has interior dominance. Gotta have them double teams, like I said, and really makes the defense have to do something completely different. I don't know how you read a scouting report and make a plan to go against Audi Crooks and actually be successful, to be honest. So big shouts out to her. Only a junior. She could have a dynamic senior year and lead the nation in scoring. I'm not saying it's probably going to happen. It's probably going to happen next year, and she might even do it this year. We'll see how the season continues to go. Now, the second player handed LSU their first L, Mikayla Blakes of Vanderbilt. Listen, when I told y'all that LSU's schedule hadn't had them playing anybody who was actual competition, y'all all said I was crazy and I was a hater and they was going to go on all these things. This girl exposed them. She led that fourth quarter. She just did whatever she wanted to do. Double team, triple team, it didn't matter. She was getting to the basket. She was getting fouls, all kinds of things. Mikayla Blakes really balled out. Absolute bucket. Let me go and pull up her stats. Against LSU, she played 40 minutes, got 32 points, had 2 fouls, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 3 steals. It's just, and she did have 4 turnovers, but shooting 75%. What more can you ask? I'm sorry, she was shooting 40%. Her free throws were 75%. I was about to say, dang, she shoots 70%. She should be a top player. But I like her style of play. I like her game. I like that she's leading Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt women and men's are still undefeated. Still undefeated. So that's cool to even see. They have entered the top 25, and that was their first time beating a ranked team in a very long time. I'm not sure the actual stat there. But Mikayla Blakes of Vanderbilt, me watching that game back, I'm glad I got it on the DVR because she was hooping. So that's where we are currently in women's college basketball. On Mondays, we are talking about the madness. So I want you to come here to get your updates for women's college basketball. On Wednesdays, we're talking about women's basketball, all women's, because AU Pro Hoops is coming back. Unrivaled just tipped off. A lot of y'all have been hanging out with the lives there. I will be live streaming on YouTube. Just look from your phone. I'm going to be watching the game and talking. We had a really, really, really good time. It was like, I don't even know how many hundred people showed up in the span of them 4 games, but we had a really good time. So I'll be recapping Unrivaled on Wednesdays because they play Friday, Saturday, Monday, I believe. So Mondays are for women's basketball madness. Think about Monday madness, that's college. Wednesday woman, that's every other woman basketball. You feel me? Every woman basketball. And then Fridays is Freestyle Fridays, whatever I want to talk about, a bunch of trending topics. There's a lot of crazy stuff in the NBA that's going on. Trae Young got traded. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right. So I'm going to talk about all of that on Fridays, as well as, we are in the playoffs for the NFL. And I have been talking about that this whole season. There are a bunch of a bunch of coaches from NFL that got fired. I want to talk about that. So stay here. Like, share, subscribe is what I'm saying. Hit that bell. You don't know what I'm going to be talking about. But one thing is for certain. I will always be right here running my mouth about sports. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of The Post Up. You already know me. I go by the name of DJ Trice. I'll be posted up right here running my mouth about sports. Make sure you follow me on social media at DJ Trice. That's at DJ TRICEY TRICE. I'll see y'all on the next episode. All right, that's a wrap on The Post Up. I ran my mouth, said what I said, and now it's your turn. Drop a comment, share it, and come back tomorrow, because I'm not done talking. And make sure you follow me on social media at DJ Trice. That's at DJ TRICEY TRICE. I'll be posted up here, y'all.